In the sleepy riverside town of Asaba, Delta State, everyone knew the name Ejiro. She was the kind of beauty that stopped conversations, skin like fresh palm oil, eyes that smiled before her mouth did, and a voice soft enough to calm crying babies. Suitors came from Warri, Benin, and even Lagos, carrying yams, wrappers, and marriage lists. But Ejiro always sent them away with the kind words and a closed door. Only two people on earth knew why. Her childhood friends, Precious and Bose. To them, Ejiro had confessed a terrible truth when they were just 17, hiding under a mango tree during rainy season. A fire lived between her legs. It started at 15, a burning, restless hunger that no amount of prayer, water, or self-control could put out. One man was never enough for Ejiro. Sometimes 5, sometimes 10 in a single day. She didn't want it, she needed it. Doctors called it hypersexuality. Pastors called it marine spirit. Ejiro just called it hell. Hi friends, have you listened to my channel up to this moment? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on all notification buttons so that whenever I send my post, you will get the notification. Watch, share, comment, and like my posts. Thank you. Let's dive into it. She cried in her arms that evening and begged them, "If you ever love me, never tell a soul. Never expose these secrets." Precious and Bose swore with their lives that they will never expose the secrets. Years passed. Ejiro became the most desired virgin, who was secretly the most experienced woman in Asaba. She paid some men. She begged for the privilege. Shame kept her awake at night, while exhaustion put her to sleep in the afternoon. Then Emmanuel walked into her life. He was an architect from Abuja. He came back home for Christmas. The first time he bumped into her at Mama Car's and spilled her drink, he apologized for full 10 minutes. Something in his eyes made the fire inside Ejiro to pause, just for a second. They started dating. For the very first time, she felt hope. Maybe love could heal her. Maybe one good man was the medicine she was praying hard for. It wasn't. The hunger still came, stronger, when she felt guilty. She would disappear for hours, return with excuses about visiting cousins, and cry in bathroom afterwards. Emmanuel never suspected. He only saw the sweet church-going girl he wanted to marry. 6 months later, he proposed under the Christmas lights at the Grand Hotel Asaba. Ejiro said yes with tears in her eyes and terror in her heart. She showed the ring to Precious and Bose. The very next day at their favorite booker, Precious screamed and hugged her. Bose smiled, congratulated her, ordered another round of pepper soup and quietly died inside. Bose had never had a serious boyfriend. Men looked at her and saw Ejiro's friend. Now the same Ejiro who slept with half of Delta State in secret was getting the fairy tale wedding, while Bose got nothing. That night, jealousy finished what friendship started in the life of Bose. Bose copied every explicit video and photo Ejiro had foolishly sent her over the years for advice. She saved them on a flash drive. labeled it wedding gift. The wedding day was perfect. White lace, Ankara Asoebi, a live band, 500 guests. Just as the couple stepped forward to exchange rings, the giant projector that was meant to show their love story flickered. Suddenly, the hall filled with moans, naked bodies, and Ejiro's unmistakable voice begging different men in different hotel rooms. The hall froze. Emmanuel's mother fainted. His father walked out. Emmanuel stared at the screen, then at Ejiro, then simply turned and left the church without a word. Ejiro collapsed in her wedding gown, screaming his name while guests recorded on their phones. Precious carried her home like a broken doll. For weeks, Ejiro did not eat or speak. Bose came daily with crocodile tears. "I don't know who could have done this to you." She even tried to comfort Emmanuel, dropping hints that Ejiro has always been wayward. Emmanuel blocked her number. Ejiro finally dragged herself to a private clinic in Lagos. The psychiatrist listened without judgment, ran tests, and diagnosed severe hypersexual disorder, possibly triggered by childhood trauma mixed with hormonal imbalance. Therapy began. Medication began. The fire for the very first time began to cool. 8 months later, a letter arrived. Ejiro, I was angry. I was humiliated. But I educated myself. I know now it was an illness, not a character. If you are healing, I want to walk the road with you. Not because I pity you, but because I still love the woman I met at Mama Kaz. Call me when you are ready, said by Emma. She called. They talked for 5 hours. He moved to Lagos to be close to her during her treatment. Slowly, carefully, love grew again. This time on truth, not on secrets. One evening, Bose showed up at Ejiro's new apartment, crying, begging, falling on her knees. "I was jealous. I wanted your life. Please forgive me." Ejiro looked at her for a long time, then said, "I forgive you, but you cannot come to my wedding again. Some doors, once you burn them, stay burnt." A year later, Ejiro and Emmanuel had a small private wedding. Only 40 guests, no projector. Precious was chief bridesmaid, crying happily throughout the wedding. Bose watched the pictures on Instagram. The friend that scattered the wedding. She never found love again. Ejiro's fire eventually became a small manageable flame. With therapy, medication, and a husband who understood, she became a counselor for other women fighting the same silent shame. Moral of the story: some secrets are too heavy to carry alone. Seek professional help before they explode on the day you least expect. Be careful who you call your best friend. The person you trust with your shame may be the one who uses it to bury you. Jealousy does not punish the person you envy. It poisons the envier. Healing and forgiveness are possible, but restored friendship is always part of the package. Marry someone who loves the real you, the scars, the struggles, and all, because the truth always finds the light eventually. Hi friends, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, like, drop your opinion. What are the moral lessons you learned from this story?